Just another day at Knotty Pine, ladies and gentlemen. Stuff like this used to get me aggravated, you know, because it takes time and all that, but ultimately you can't control it. You play Russian roulette every time you cut into a log. I've found everything from bullets to I have one log that had a tent spike, you know, a spike that you anchor down a tent with out in the woods or while you're camping. Yep, there it is. There. I don't know if you can see that, but and up the screw. Uno. All I do is work down all four sides, try to get it to where I can grab them with these cutter pliers. I need to invest in one of them tools them old school tools, the grabbers. I just ain't never done it. And there's number 2. Yep. There you are. Right there. Alright, back to work. Alright, what about it, everybody? Welcome back to Knotty Pine. So, yesterday we turned around and I cleaned up, moved a bunch of equipment out of the way, stuff like that, drove the box blade, moved logs. But today, I got to finish an order for that wedding venue. All I got's a bunch of 1x4s. I got like 70 1x4s to cut. So I'm going to try to knock that out. 14 foot, 12 foot, and 8 foot. He's wanting 48 foot 1x4s and only like 30, 15 12 footers and 15 14 footers. But anyway, so I'm going to try to knock that out. And go from there. So we appreciate y'all being with us. So what I'm doing, being I run a lot of pine, that sawdust and the sap and all that, it just cakes up in the wheels. And I mean, yeah, it's supposed to, the cable's supposed to clean it out, but not with all that sap, not as much pine as I run. So I got to clean off the track every once in a while, and it's starting to get gummed up. So that's took care of. Now I'm gonna go crank the loader, grab some logs, come down here and get after it. Y'all stay with us, I guess. So I got asked a while back by a customer why I keep all the nails and the metal and all that to come out of these logs that I cut. And I told him, I said, you know, after I get older and I go to retire or pass the torch or whatever the case may be later on in life, I'm going to go to my local recycle center, the metal yard, and I'm going to take every bit of metal that I've ever pulled out of logs, and I'm going to cash in and just see how much metal I've gotten over, you know, accumulated over, say, 30 years of cutting. And then I probably have just enough to stop by the Hardee's and get me a sausage biscuit that morning. But that's what I'm going to do. That's why I save all that metal. I got a coffee can probably full of it right now. I ain't got a whole lot, but I got a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Now running these re-sharpened blades, there's a lot more adjusting. There's a whole lot, well, I ain't gonna say a whole lot more, but there's more adjusting that has to be done than with a new blade. Whenever you go to swap out those new blades, the wheel's pretty much in the neighborhood every time. But being I should re-sharpen my own blades, I have to constantly adjust this wheel when I change out blades. But I've done it so much now, like I said in the previous video, I can get it pretty much in the neighborhood by looking at that right there. I think I'm going to have to pull it in a little more. Yeah. One way I remember, I taught myself back in the day whenever I was adjusting these blades, whatever way the blade needs to go, if the blade is rolling out and it needs to go in, that's the way the adjustment bolt has to go. So if the blade needs to ride in, you need to take the bolt in. If the blade is riding in and it needs to go out, it needs to ride outward, the bolt needs to come out. So that's the way I learned how to do it. That's just the easy way for me to remember how to adjust it quickly. Because it took me, I watched so many videos, daggone videos on how to replace these blades, adjust them, get them to track correctly and all that mess. And it took me forever and a day to figure it out. But once I figured it out, it's on. You might hear a dog bark every once in a while, or howl. That's my red bone, my full-blooded red bone hound dog up there at the house. It's deer season, so the deer's running around like crazy, and it just drives her plumb wild. She just can't take it, all the sand in the air and all that, especially with the wind blowing today, so she'll be howling half the day. But that's what that is. You hear that dog howl. Ooh, I'm gonna have to swap that out. Alright. Give it an old college try. when I flipped it, guess what I just saw? 2 more screws. We're gonna try to pull them out before we even start. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you can see it, but I got 1 screw here, and I got 1 screw there. Like a T25 star head. Let's see if we can back these things out. Boy, got us a good screw right there. Yahtzee. Oh. Dang. That's no bueno right there. That one broke off. So, well, we got to do some measurements, and we're getting ready to cut the crap out of this one, because I don't want to hit another one. So, see, look here. See how that's broke off? Which way is it? That way right there. Alright, ain't nothing but old screw head, but we only got 1 inch of it, so we got to go down 1.5 inches because it was straight in. So, had to touch the turn to it, but we'll see. If I drop it, I might cut 1.5 inch slab at least off of this, and hopefully I'll miss it. But it's a guarantee there's metal in that log. So, like I said from the beginning, you see it all here at Knotty Pine. The reflector I have that I utilize over here on the corner post is actually come off of a log. It actually came off of a log, so I don't waste nothing. Where I come from, we used to take the chicken pins apart, board by board, nail by nail, and we turn around and built the chicken pin in a different way using the same nails and the same wood. So, I was raised not to waste nothing. Alright. It's 9. We're going to drop down to 7. Mama said there'd be days like this. Boy, I tell you. First log of the day, done hit metal twice in the same log. All you can do is laugh. It was cut like butter up there, hit that metal. So, all I gotta do is get this last slab off. I got me another blade. We're gonna swap it right back out again. And I guess I'm gonna have to start sharpening blades sometime this evening. So, I'm going to cut off the camera and see if I'm praying we can get through this log today. Stay with us. Nice, new blade. know there's going to be comments wanting to know why I didn't just cut that off, pull the screw out, and all that. Simply, I didn't want to. I done pulled 2 this morning, tired of dealing with it. I'll lose 1. Well, I probably lost 1 clean, 1 by 6. Not a big deal to me. So, that was just quick. Alright, now I got to take 1 more off this side to get it down to a 4-inch. There it is. Finally got one broke down. So today you saw metal. You saw having to deal with it. Just keep you cool and just keep on pushing through. So this right here is a true day at a sawmill, with a bandsaw mill, because you just can't control what happens. You don't never know what's inside of a log till you open it. So, but we got through it, and we got 8 1x4s out of that small log. So 14 foot. Well, it might be close to 15. Anyways, we got to have another 7 14 foot, and then we get to work on 12 footers. But anyways, we appreciate y'all being here. Ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna have to go sharpen blades again. So we appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless you. Remember, 2 people love y'all, Neil and Jesus. Okay, bye-bye.